The Supreme Court heard oral arguments today in a case that could decide the future of affirmative action. At issue is whether the state of Michigan can tell public colleges that they cannot consider race when deciding whom to admit. Here's Jan Crawford.
Justice Sonia Sotomayor fired off the first question within seconds, mounting a defense of affirmative action. When Michigan Solicitor General John Bursch argued there were other ways for colleges to achieve diversity, Sotomayor interrupted. Those efforts had failed. When Bursch offered specifics he said have worked at other institutions, such as eliminating policies that give preferential treatment to children of alumni, she had a response. It seems that the gameposts keep changing every few years for minorities. Sotomayor is the court's first Hispanic justice. She credits affirmative action for helping her get from a poor neighborhood in the Bronx to the nation's highest court. Today, the outspoken liberal dominated the arguments over Michigan's Proposal 2, the constitutional amendment voters passed in 2006 to outlaw the use of racial preferences in college admissions. 5 other states have similar bans. The court's conservative justices appeared to support those laws, suggesting voters simply were taking race off the table, which Chief Justice John Roberts said was the whole point of something like the Equal Protection Clause. But a federal appeals court struck down the Michigan amendment last year, ruling it rigged the political process against minorities. University of Michigan professor Rosie Sabajo is one of the plaintiffs challenging the amendment.
What Prop 2 has done is allowed the majority to take away the policy that the university has for hearing everybody's voice. So essentially the will of the majority has silenced the minority.
But Michigan Attorney General Bill Schuette disagrees.
We think it's wrong, fundamentally wrong, to treat people differently based on their race or the color of their skin.
Now in court, the liberal justices suggested, of course led by Justice Sotomayor, suggested those laws could send the wrong message to minorities, that they could be shut out of the political process. But Scott, the conservative justices, indicated it was a question about treating everyone equally and that voters could decide whether the time for racial preferences has passed.
Jan Crawford at the foot of the Supreme Court tonight. Jan, thank you.